Alrighty guys, let's see this paint job.
What is up, Goon Squad? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna finally try to finish off this quarter panel, get everything bondoed, primed in, and do some seam sealer, and then this thing will be ready for paint, guys. So as you've seen in our last video, we knocked out the main area. It's perfectly smooth. I still gotta go through it with the 180 just to make the edges a lot sharper and nicer, just to get it exactly 100%. And then we'll throw primer again once we're done bonding this area right here. And like just a few spots here just to smooth it out. Like all this stuff right here. This is all getting seam sealer, but we still want to get it smooth. And as well as right here where the trunk goes. And then after that, man, we're gonna start blocking out the whole car and get it ready for paint.
Alrighty guys, so all of the Bondo work is pretty much all complete. It is smooth, as you can see here. The next thing that we would have to do is gonna be to guide coat this with some black paint, a light mist coat, and then we're gonna go ahead and sand this with a 320, all the Bondo areas with a 320, and then we are gonna get it ready for some primer.
So it got late on us. We had to pause and pack some of your guys' merch because all the hoodies got sold out. We still got long sleeves and all that good stuff. But for right now, we're gonna try to prime in this quarter panel, all the sections we worked on today. So first things first, I'm gonna grab my wax and grease remover, wet it down a little bit, get it all cleaned up so that primer can stick. So we just threw the first coat of primer, and also we went ahead and threw etching primer on all the bare metals just so nothing will rust. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw the second coat. We gave it a good time to dry, so let's go ahead and throw the second coat on there. So we just finished primering all the Bondo areas and also all the exposed metal. Now I'm gonna throw some guide coat on there, and then hopefully tomorrow we get this thing sanded and painted. Not the whole car, just the door jamb.
Right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and throw some of this regular black paint. Most of you guys know. Keep your distance. You don't want too much on there because then you're gonna be just sanding black. It's a little light coat, just like that. So that's gonna be it for tonight. We'll catch you guys tomorrow in the morning where we wet sand all this and paint it. So we're at the stove company, and guys, look what we're about to pick up right here. This beast.
Look at that hot blast, and we're getting a great deal on it right here.
Oh yeah. Dang, this thing is a beast. It blows, it has a blower fan, so it's gonna be blowing heat out of here. We're gonna have to route the exhaust fan out on the side. But this thing is a wood burning stove, and this thing should be powerful.
Look at that, man. That is sick, dude. This is the last one he's got, so he's gonna give us a great deal on it. But out of all of these, this is the best one right here. Or not the best one. This is the best for our
I mean, this is
shop.
already gonna warm up.
Look at this,
like crazy.
2,500 square feet. We only got 800 square feet. Mess going on in there, but we got Thomas to clean it up. He's gonna help out. But we finally made it back with this hot blast. I cannot wait to hook this sucker up right here. Dang, dude.
Beast, dude.
I can't wait. I can't believe we finally actually went and got a heater.
Oh yeah.
Because it is gonna be winter time here, or it is winter time, man.
Basically is. I mean, it's not really cold, but some days it gets so cold that we can't even work in there. And this is gonna
help a
feel
lot,
like
man.
home right here.
Exactly.
Yeah, we still got to get the piping that goes up all the way to the roof, so we're gonna figure that out later. Let's go ahead and drop this thing and start putting it together.
All right, so we dropped off the hot box right there. I guess that's what we're gonna call it now, the hot box. It's really called the hot blast.
It's a hot box.
Hot box. But we're gonna go ahead and open up this kit through the wall wood stove chimney kit.
Yeah, we're gonna
this kit was pretty expensive. Oh, that's why it's expensive. Look at that.
Look how that pipe is inside. It's like insulated and stuff.
This kit was 400 bucks. That we got for $1,000.
Retails for like 1,400.
Yep, we was out there, you know, hustling. We was just busting some knuckles on that dude.
I was like, I'll get it right now.
Yeah, we'll take it now. $1,000, dude. If not, we're out the door. Hopefully we could route it all the way up there and not melt that right there. All right, so we just did some measuring. We're actually gonna go grab some pipe. That way we could route the chimney, I guess that's what you'd call it. So we're gonna go back to the place, the stove place, and see if he could hook us up with some more piping. Let's go. All right, so quick change of plans. Actually, we just got back home, and instead of putting the furnace right there, we're actually gonna move it right under the loft area. It's gonna be out of the way of everything over here. This is kind of gonna be an open work area. And over there, I guess we're gonna put the toolboxes and all that stuff. It's a big mess right now, but we're gonna take care of that in a little bit. So we're gonna move that furnace over here, and then we're gonna start piecing it together, and hopefully we can get it fired up today.
Hopefully.
So we are actually gonna set that unit up right there on some bricks, just like 4 of them on each corner. That way it's off of the ground, and that way if there's any like wet condensation or anything like that, it doesn't rust. But we're gonna go ahead and make our first incision here into the shop. Hopefully we measured right, because there's gonna be a hole in the shop. But I think we got a little bit of room for adjustment, so I think we're good. So let's go ahead and cut it and keep on moving.
We got a window.
That looks nice out there. Woo-wee. All right, guys, so we're actually gonna pause for a second because this heater is a little bit more complicated than we thought, but we're running out of time, so we're gonna jump back onto the ZL1 and do some more work. All right, so my next main focus is try to get this door jamb painted. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop on a 400 grit with my bucket of water right here and start sanding the primer. All right, so he's finishing up wet sanding right there. We're actually gonna go ahead and remove this door right here because we are gonna be painting that jamb, and it's gonna be kind of in the way. And the best way to paint that jamb perfectly is to remove this whole entire door. So it's gonna be a little bit complicated, or it may just be really easy, depending on if we can get this door off without messing up our adjustments.
Yeah, we're just gonna, right here, we're gonna close the door.
Keep it closed.
Yeah, we're gonna unscrew it right here, 2 10s on each hinge, and try to pop off this big old fat wire right here and unplug it. And then we're just gonna pull it right off. We're gonna leave the hinges on here so we can put the door exactly in its original spot whenever we take it off to paint it, you know.
Exactly.
You don't wanna paint over like all this stuff.
Right.
So that's probably the smartest way to do it. So let's go ahead and unhook it.
All right, so that door is actually not that heavy, which is awesome because it's aluminum, of course. But now it's gonna allow us to sand all of this in here, wet sand pretty much.
Yeah.
What are we wet sanding the paint with, a 600?
Yeah, we're gonna sand it with a 600 or 800, doesn't matter. We're gonna wet sand all the way to this point, and that's just gonna be a whole lot easier to paint everything without the door.
Yep, and we also gotta go ahead and take this off of his rivets. So we're gonna use our MILWAKEE drill, and we're gonna go ahead and take off that trim. So we are done wet sanding, and the next step before we start cleaning and prepping for paint, we want to go ahead and remove all this old wrap on the top, just everywhere, and put some new wrap on there. So let's go ahead and pop this old wrap off and start putting some new stuff. All right, so we're pretty much just tarping this whole area off over here so we don't get any overspray on all of our parts, which we're not spraying a large section, so there shouldn't be really much overspray, but we just want to play it safe. But look at this tarp, man. This is huge. This is that automotive wrap stuff, and man, it works great. I gotta say, it's gonna stick, all the overspray is actually gonna stick to it, which good thing we placed it in the right direction also. We're getting really close to spraying. All we gotta do is finish this up, and then we're gonna go ahead and mix up our paint, and we're gonna spray that sucker in right there, that jam.
So we got the paint mixed and ready to go in the gun. But before I go ahead and spray, I wanna go ahead and throw some etching primer on all the bare metals where we send it through just before we throw the paint, so it'll stick really good and not chip where that bare metal is. I just went ahead and threw it on all the primered areas first. I'm probably gonna do 2 coats on the primered area just to cover it up really good. And then we'll spray the whole thing in like 1 or 2 coats. So everything is going good. The fans are sucking out really great. Now we're about to throw the clear coat. All the base coat is dry, so let's hop on that and throw, I think, about 2 coats of clear or 3, just depends how much I got left. So let's go ahead and start painting.
Alrighty guys, let's see this paint job. Dang man, it turned out pretty dang good.
Stay back.
Those fans worked great.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna get too close to it because it is still fresh. But check that out guys, it is beautiful.
Alrighty guys, look at that paint job, man. It turned out amazing. So we got a lot done today, so that's pretty much gonna be a wrap for today's video. We got the heater in, not fully installed, but it will be here soon. Also, we managed to paint that jam, which is a great amount of progress. Also, I wanna go ahead and thank everybody who bought some merch, but we still got some long sleeves on the website and also some short sleeve t-shirts. We did completely sell out of the hoodies, but guys, look what I got in my hands.
Oh yeah.
Man, this is a brand new one. We got ours, we love it. But guys, we're gonna be giving this to one of you guys. Check it out.
So go cop you some long sleeves or some t-shirts. We still got them on the website.
Yes, sir. Be sure to copy something and support your boys. And we're gonna be announcing the winner in the next video. So guys, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Goon Squad. You get the inside scoop there before YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.